I was sitting there having lunch with my friend, and I heard there was a wall behind me, and there was a table with a lot of people, 6 people, 8 people, a table. They're laughing, having a great time, and they were saying the word buzzer, and I assumed they must be talking about game shows, or they were game show people. And I said to the person I was sitting with, I was like, did they say the word buzzer? And he said, yeah, that's interesting, and we were listening. And then I heard the words, Dave Noll. And that's when I got really interested, because I had no idea what was happening. When you pitch reality shows, sometimes you start to think, is this a reality show? Are there cameras? Something weird is happening. I had one of those moments. They're behind me, and I slowly start to realize they're laughing at me. It was about a table about half full of competitors, other production company people, and then half full of network executives, from people from different networks that were there, all having this big lunch together. And they were saying things like, that's so ridiculous. And he brought a child's toy to serious meetings. That must have been awful. And some of the executives were saying, yeah, it definitely was weird. It was crazy. And then the competitors were all like, I could never do that. That's terrible. That, makes a mockery of everything we do, et cetera, et cetera. And there was one woman, network executive, who I don't think actually ever bought a show from me. And yet, I forgive her. She's now retired. Because she said this amazing thing that I will always remember. And it made me so happy. Because at this point, obviously, I'm sinking. Like, luckily, I was with a really good friend, but I'm sinking in the seat, and I'm embarrassed, and I don't know what to do. And she said, Dave Noll is crazy. But that buzzer worked. We're still talking about it, and we're still talking about him. And I wanted to jump. I didn't do this. I wanted to jump up and give her a big kiss on the cheek and say thank you so much. But what it taught me that day was that when you're bringing the show, it's most important to be memorable.